Phil, tell me, what have you done?
What have I done? Well, I got the idea of building a catamaran and making it solar electric powered, and that's what I built here. This is my catamaran Soul Cat, called SOUL Cat. The term SOL Cat has already been taken by other boaters, but so I put a lot of heart and soul into this boat, so that's why I called it Soul Cat.
Tell me where you built it, how long you built it, what's it made out of, just the specs on it.
I built it in Napanee in my garage. It took me 2 years to build. It's out of birch plywood covered with fiberglass, and then the sides are all cedar and basswood and cherry railings, and then aluminum canopy with canvas over top. And
how long is it?
It's 18 feet long, 8 feet wide at the widest.
How much horsepower?
Right now I'm just using a 5 horsepower Torpedo Cruise motor. I do have a 20 horsepower electric motor at home, but for cruising it draws a little bit too much power. I also have a 10 kilowatt battery bank under my seat here, so that is what the solar panels will charge.
The unique thing about this, if you can talk a little bit about, like you say, the solar stuff, but it's a one of a kind.
It's pretty much a one of a kind. You can't go out and buy something like this. You have to build it, and figuring out how to build it, well, there's no real set plans for building something like this, and so you start with a basic plan for a boat and just start modifying things, and it's all trial and error, and then you're gonna have to do modifications later on and figure it out. And so I have a YouTube channel and where I did all my build videos, and I put that on my YouTube channel, and I get a lot of people ask me questions, and they're trying to get into doing the same thing. So I'm kind of helping other people out with the trials and errors that I went through.
Why did you want to build a solar one?
Well, my background is technology, and once I get the idea of, oh, this is a really neat technical thing to do, then that's the main driving force. I am a bit of an environmentalist as well, but it was more of a technology driving force that made me want to build this.
Unique features on it. Now you described it, but I mean, talk about the head, talk about the roof.
Yeah, so I wanted to have the conveniences of a larger boat, so I put in a head and a little kitchenette and sleeping quarters, and the canopy all rolls down and becomes like a large tent. The canopy with the 1500 watts of solar panels on it will tilt, or I could actually bring that right down if there is a bad storm, kind of like today. I could bring that right down to this level, just above the gunnels, and basically hunker down under here.
And where are you going? I guess this is, you want to be first of its kind too to do this.
Well, I'm heading towards Georgian Bay, starting from Napanee, and I've done this before in 2018, and from my research, 2 other boaters have done this as well, but nobody has come down the Trent Severn by solar electric. So I want to be the first to go all the way up and then return trip, come all the way back down.
So with the ones that did it before, were they electric?
Oh yes, yeah, they were all solar electric. One was in 2017, the Raw, which was doing the Great Loop. And then the one in the Catamaran, a large catamaran in 2021 called the Harvest, that went up.
So you'll be the first to go up and down?
From my research, that's true. I'll be the first to go up and down.
Question of the day, how was the first day for you?
First day couldn't have been worse. Heavy winds, 20 to 30 kilometers an hour headwinds, large waves coming across. On the Bay of Quinte, it could get very, very rough. Little solar performance today, and flash rainstorm.
And you wanted to go to Frankfurt, but you made it to Belleville.
That's right. Yeah, my original destination was to get to Frankfurt on day one, which would have been normally doable, but as far as I got was Melville, and I'm staying here the night.